So I have a friend named Milkhaii, and he's basically a TikToker. And he's the guy who got me that Kanye poster back there. And I was really surprised when he got me that. I gotta do something for you as well. And when I looked at his table, of course, there it was. I don't know how to describe that keyboard. Really...
Okay.
I thought, why not build him something that was within, a cheap budget and get him something that's better than what he already has, and anything that's purple that would fit with his table and his whole setup. Let's get to it. This thing is a budget build. What could be cheaper than the Cheap60? Surprisingly, it is one of the cheapest gasket mount keyboards that you can get outside. And it comes with Everglide Panda stabilizers, I think. So basically what I did is I went into Carousell and then I looked for like the cheapest keycap set that I can find that was purple, and I got something. I'm really happy that I got that particular one. These are from Tecware. Tecware sent me brand new key switches that they were releasing, and they're called Pearl mechanical switches. These are clear linear switches and they're 63-gram gold-plated springs. They say it is lubed light, but I'm sorry Tecware, it was very bad. It was lubed in the wrong place. I don't understand, but it's okay. I'll have to re-lube it, as all keyboards go and all mechanical switches. You should lube your own switches because that's where all the fun is, right? We had a big issue because the Cheap60 was this particularly weird 60% keyboard. I had to get a PCB. It's very difficult to get a PCB that is cheap, has RGB, and is hot swap. And the only major options that you have that you can see out there is basically the DZ60 PCB, which is about $80, $30, and that is more expensive than my keycap set and the keyboard combined. I instead went and bought a whole CK61 set. Not sure if it was the best thing to do, but it has the PCB I want, and it comes with stabilizers and a cable, and it's hot swap, and it comes with extra stuff. Why not, right? Now on to my favorite part, lubing switches. Alright, so if you guys want to get the Tecware switches, which is actually not too bad after you lube them, you just gotta know this. The switches are really difficult to remove and separate, so it's going to take you extra time to figure out how to really open them, especially if you don't have a switch opener. Luckily I had one, and that kind of sped up the process, but still, even then, it was really difficult to open up the switches. I really don't know why. It's probably the plastic material. Right, so after lubing the switches, onto the stabilizers. Same thing, Krytox 205 grade 0, and also dielectric grease on the wires. Didn't have enough stabilizers, so I actually took one from the CK61. It was really easy, so yeah, that's it for the stabilizers. Now I had to disassemble the entire CK61 so that I could get access to the PCB and also the battery, hopefully. Well, I would say it's not exactly easy to remove the battery, so I kind of got impatient and put a little too much force on the battery, and it bent in half. So the battery kind of bent in half. It looked fine, it was still working fine, but I did not want to risk the battery kind of bloating and blowing up in Milkhaii's face. So yeah, I was not going to use their battery. So that posed an entire other problem where I had to go and find a battery to replace it, and also find a battery that could fit within that really tiny slit where the cushion is, as you can see on the bottom of the Cheap60. As you can see, this entire case it's a gasket mount board, and that's great, but it's a little bit flimsy, so I would suggest you don't put in the key switches when they're inside the board. You should put it outside, and then make sure everything is straight and aligned and all the switches fit in properly, and then do proper testing to check out which switches are working and which aren't, and then you're kind of good to go. Yeah, I dropped all my keycaps, so I gotta pick it up. Okay, so I've managed to build the keyboard yesterday, but today I I really want to make it portable. I really want to have that Bluetooth and that 2.4G function and make it wireless. Now the problem with the board is that it's got no hole for the switch. The original board had a switch and it's, I think, right about here. So I had to remove the entire backplate of the keyboard and then try and make a hole, which failed miserably because I think, yeah, the drill kind of cracked the acrylic. Even though it made a hole correctly, it just kind of cracked the acrylic. So I had to go and use another method, which was using the solder iron to kind of burn through the plastic. And it looks really disgusting, but well, we gotta make do with it for now. And I gotta see if it fits. That should work. Let's try it out. It's really wonky. It's a little bit wonky, but the switch won't fall out, and if you do it slowly enough, you can feel the 3 clicks. So now that I'm done, all I have to do left is pack it up and give it to Mikhail. Now, there is a technical difficulty in the next video that I took at the beach. I don't think I checked my microphone properly, so it's an entire reaction without the sound. So what I did instead was overlay the keyboard typing sound over the reaction. Yeah, I think that's the best. I mean, I did think of faking the voices, but that's just too much effort. I'm sorry. Alright, hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll catch you on the next one. The typing sounds are up next.